Hey, this is HighZealot here, and welcome back for more Fantasy Maiden Boys. Windows had recently an update that kind of messed up Fraps's ability to record on Windows Aero, basically kind of like the whole desktop. So at first I thought there was nothing I could do, other than update Fraps, which would have taken time due to my methods, which you don't need to know about, but you can easily assume. Shouldn't be too hard to assume. Yeah, so I managed to find a way to get it work. It basically took going to screen resolutions, advanced settings, show all modes, and just basically put it on the same resolution as the Game Maker window. So yeah, that was it's not. I say it's more effort than the way I normally do it. But it shouldn't be too long until I can actually get the updated Fraps. Hopefully. And this frame rate. It should be fine anyways. So we also have, I just realized we have tons of saves. Yeah, it's 99 saves. That's pretty nice. Not like whoever used it all, but though that seems like there seems to be some frame rate. Something's going on here, I think. Hold on, let me just pause the recording for a second. Okay. Whatever problem there was, you couldn't. I don't think you could really tell unless you would have wanted the keyboard. But I think it should be fine now. Hopefully. Hopefully that long load-in didn't cause any of these things, but just in case, let me just stop and restart again one more time. So it's just I know it's a minor annoyance, but you know, it's those things that happened mainly because of Microsoft. Okay, so if there was any of these things, it should be gone now. So you used up all points last time, so on to the next chapter. And with the main game, the Scarlet Double Mansion. Wonderful. Thought I was going to nod off to an afternoon nap, but the sun's fallen already. I can't see the sun well through this mist. The mist really thickened overnight. With this much mist, the human village must be in a panic by now. Wonder if that elderly lady is okay. I hope she didn't breathe in too much of this mist. Jeez, your chest it really is huge. Huh? Well, what are you doing? Attacking me from behind like this? There's an order to go about things you... Hello, Mailing. You look bored. Oh, it's you, Ellie. Yeesh. Don't scare me like that. You looked so defenseless. Not exactly befitting of a gatekeeper. I was just relaxing a bit. Doing nothing but stand and weakens the body. Anyways, what's the matter? I don't think it's time to switch yet. Sure, all these orders, but to wait for the humans and drive them off when they come. Which means those humans are finally coming to attack us, huh? Yeah, the Shrine Maiden and the Magician and the mishmash of yokai and ghosts. Now that you mention it, didn't you meet them before? I met them this day when I went out shopping with Sakuya. Sakuya just about dealt with them then, but they were a pretty capable gang. After all, they figured out that we were connected to Mist and... wait, that's the skirmish. That was my fault, wasn't it? And I know I pressed said, and never mind. I fought them earlier too. They were pretty strong. They used all kinds of strange techniques. Yeah, they fought Sakuya before, and yet they're still heading this way. We can't take them lightly. But in the end, they are still humans, so that's right. The sun will be sunning too. And Ellie, don't you think you should tell Mei Ling about how they kind of beat your ass a long time ago? Then it will be night, the playtime of us yokai. Now I'll be fighting with you on top of that. If our powers combined, we definitely won't lose. We'll show these humans the meaning of pain. Really. And we can't be at the start of the chapter that quickly, can we? No. No, we aren't. Meanwhile, the Hakurei Shrine. 1, 2, and it is hopeless. I cannot reach it at all. Reimu had said to eat whatever I would like from the cupboard, but I do not see anything but tea cakes. If it's so deep inside, then even Reimu will not be able to reach her herself. Reimu used her ability to flow in the air for that? No, it cannot be. Reimu surely would not lose her power for such frivolous purposes. Hey, it's Sunny, Luna, and stars somewhere. Who's that? Don't ask me, it's not like I would know. It's so different from what we heard. I thought there would be no one to shrine since the Shrine Maiden's away. It seems that a human is caretaker. I don't know what she's doing here though. Now what? We could just keep hiding in, but that kind of lacks excitement. Aha, I thought we were going to be able to do things as we like with the shrine. No, the human may be the Shrine Maiden's friend, but she seems kind of weak. She's been jumping on that footstool for ages now. She seems even weaker than a normal human. Hey you two, why don't we change our goal? Doesn't playing ranks on the human sound like fun to you? We won't if we just keep hiding here. And we don't have to be worried about being punished by that human. Huh, that does seem nice. You're always full of good ideas, Star. Alright, let's scare that human. Humi! I cannot reach up there. Not even with this back scratcher. Well, improvising, I guess. You know, this would be a perfect time for some innovation. I'm not trying to complain about this body that the Yama gave me, but if only I was a little taller. It's during times like this that I yearn for an adult-like body like Kane's. Yes, in height of course. I wonder what else you could want. See, she's defenseless with her arms raised on that footstool like that. This is a great chance for a prank. Taste the power of the three light fairies. Now. Poke, poke, poke. Wait, what? Ow. Who was that? Who came up behind me and... a floating rice cracker? What's going on? This must be some yokai tree. It ain't over yet. You're up, Star. Got it. Hey, the seaweed is coming off. What's going on here? The rice cracker is moving. It could not have been treated so well that it became an artifact spirit, could it? I know it. It was just jealous because I was running around for other kinds of snacks. Which means this is... yes, the curse of the Shrine Maiden. Well... Ha. You two see that? She screamed so loudly. I did. A human's shocked face was hilarious. Her hair was standing on its end. Your timing in removing your power was perfect too, Luna. I wanted to be the one to peel off the seaweed. You should thank me for letting Star do it. Oh man, that was great. Now we've had a lot of fun. Let's go back home. Yeah, we'll have a drink when we get back. Haha. If we really start an incident, they'll all come to us to play too. Hey everyone, let's discuss tonight on how we can start an incident. Didn't we already talk about that 3 days ago? Phew. That was shocking. What on earth happened? First I felt something touching my back, then I saw floating rice crackers with the seaweed being torn off. Yes, the curse of the Shrine Maiden. Cannot explain this. I must think about this using common sense, but there's no place for common sense. You can't let common sense hold you back. I have to conclude that it was a fairy's prank. Our condition must have weakened to falling for such a simple prank. Yes, that must be why. Reimu, Kana, Yomu, please resolve the incident quickly and come back. Then beat up those fairies for me! And we're back at over the Misty Lake. What's wrong, Marissa? Did you catch a cold? Nah, it ain't a cold. Someone must have been talking about me. Being a hero's tough. Other people's expectations are real heavy. I wouldn't call you a heroine, but you are a protagonist. People have expectations of you, like for reforming all of mushroom kind. What? Do you think I'm the hero of the Mushroom Kingdom or something? You probably sneeze because of this ace fairy here. She'll just come naturally with her around. If you're cold, you should just be honest and say so, right, Shanghai? Shanghai. This would actually feel pretty good if the coldness was a little milder. Hey, Colonel, can't you turn down your coldness a bit? Huh? Yes, yeah, I can. You can? Then do it! This is comfortable for me. I don't know what kind of temperature you like. Stop the mindless chatter, you two. We used up quite a bit of time to rest. We can't afford to be carefree now. Yes, the sun has set, so it will get more unpleasant from here on. Unpleasant? The night is the playtime of yokai. They'll be in top condition at night. Yup. Yep, 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 yep. Yeah. It is easier to understand if you look at how Rumia is feeling. She is much more lively now compared to in the morning. Yeah, I feel more comfortable when it's dark and cooling. Not everyone feels better at night though. For me, I spend most of my nights progressing in my research, so I'm okay then. Most yokai and fairies are similar to your situation. Turner also seems to be full of energy at night, but... You okay, Nai? Are you sleepy? I'm okay. We just started out after all. I thought combat if it's dangerous. It's best not to push yourself. You should follow your own advice, Reimu. Humans are weaker at night as well. You need to realize that. I'm a night owl type, so night or day is all the same to me. You should still be careful. Your sight is affected, and the mood of the night saps the strength of humans. As us humans and our capabilities will fall, the yokai will have to make up for it. I don't have a problem with that, but are we actually getting closer to where we want to be? Yeah, is this the right direction? Yes, though Reimu had flown ahead of our guiding fairy. Ah, I did? It's hard to see in the dark, so I just flew where it felt right. Well, you're more or less in the right direction. It's all thanks to my guidance! That's the strongest. Liar, you've been chattering with us the whole time. I can see it, the red house is there. And are we at the game yet? Yes we are.